one of them slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army. Going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. Hey, one way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside when soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up on my bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West till the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. But down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I one West till they bury me. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shah, I'm a brother. Yahweh Shema, I thank you by Shem Yahweh Shai, all my sisters. We the ISUPK start our 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, up under Commander General Yohana. We come to tell blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that they are the children of Israel according to the Bible. You did? And once we, come to the realization of our ancestry and who the hell we are, the next move should be learning our culture, which includes learning the Lashawan Qadash. I am priest and officer, Kahan Watazayan, Yahweh, priest and officer, Yahweh. You know what I'm talking about? Coming to you live from the A-Town, ISUPK Atlanta. You can find us at 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. You did? And we do this every Friday night. It's the Lashawan Qadash. It's the Lashawan Qadash. And we just trying to get it in. Bear with us for a moment. We're trying to, get everything squared away technically so that we can do this class and have this class rolling like it's supposed to, you know what I'm talking about? So whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, just understand in this world that you live in, everything has been stolen from you. And men like Commander General Yohana and the 7 heads before him have given us what we call this Lashawan Qadash. You did? Giving us this Lashawan Qadash. Salaki, give me a moment. Young man Abishai. Young man Abishai. Click the link to come back into this into the class. Young man Abishai, I know you out there watching, you know what I'm talking about. We got a link in the description. Hit the second link. Hit the second link. You did hit the second link. For those of you that's, you know what I'm saying, out here, you know what I'm talking about, you watching us, you hear my voice, you know what I'm talking about, but you can't see me right yet. Just be patient. Just be patient. Matter of fact, Salaki. All right, let's see what we got. Yo, man, Abishai, I know you still out there watching, you know what I'm talking about. You can call, there you go. Go ahead and click in, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to get you in. Sister Madana, you know what I'm saying? Y'all strong, thought about shit, y'all shy. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything you walk for you out there, you know what I'm talking about? Hope everything you walk. You can keep it right there, Officer back there, keep it right there, what we got. All right. So what we got, go ahead.
Shalom, Adawan, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah.
Y'all about to you toward there, young man, Abishai.
Khan, Adawan Khan. How about yourself, sir?
I'm toward. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here cooking with the hot fish grease, you know what I'm talking about? Trying to get the Lashawan Qadash flag going. You know, we're going to deal with a couple of scriptures tonight, you know, and teach our brothers and sisters what it is to be a Hebrew Israelite. Remember that the Most High is about that warfare. And knowing that the Most High is about that warfare, this thing that we got to do in this society, and that is prepare ourselves. And the best way to prepare ourselves, Salaki, is by learning our alphabet, learning our Lashawan Qadash. These characters, when we speak from right to left, when we read from right to left, this is called the Lashawan Qadash. All right? You got it in the ancient Hebrew, and you got it in the Assyrian Hebrew. The Assyrian Hebrew is what you find in the Torah. You know what I'm saying? When you're reading on Sabbath service, you got that paper Torah and your blue letter. You know what I'm saying? This is what you see. When we're out amongst ourselves, say for instance with the Passover, a lot of times you're going to see the ancient Hebrew from our brothers. You know what I'm saying? With the barbers and the bridges. You know what I'm saying? Showing you how to speak this language. All right, so we're going to get into it a little bit right now. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so we're going to start with the characters. You know, we're going to go with the ancient and the Assyrian at the same time. You know, they're aligned. You understand? And we're just going to get to it. We got I in the ancient, I in the Assyrian. Ba in the ancient, Ba in the Assyrian. We have God in the ancient, God in the Assyrian. Da, as in Da in the ancient, Da in the Assyrian. We have Ha in the ancient, Ha in the Assyrian. Wa in the ancient, Wa in the Assyrian. Za in the ancient, Za in the Assyrian. Ka, as in Katazah, Captain Katazah, Ka in the ancient, Ka in the Assyrian. Cha in the ancient, Cha in the Assyrian. We have Ya in the ancient, Ya in the Assyrian. We have Ka in the ancient, Ka in the Assyrian. This is in the beginning or middle of the word. This character is at the end of the word, as in Barak. Barak, like Yahweh Shah Barak. This is the Ka that you would use. All right. We have La in the ancient, La in the Assyrian. Ma in the ancient, Ma in the Assyrian. This is in the beginning or middle of the word. This Ma is at the end of the word. And notice the difference in how they're made, how they're written. All right. And this Ma, you'll find it in the end of the words like a thumb. Y'all about to brought the thumb. That Ma right there. We have Na in the ancient, Na in the Assyrian. Beginning, middle of the word, right here. End of the word. Give me an example. Yahweh Shema Alathan. Alathan, Athan. Plural of you. This is what you will see at the end of the word. All right. Sa in the ancient, Sa in the Assyrian, I in the ancient, like the eye in your head, I in the Assyrian. We have Pa in the ancient, Pa in the Assyrian, beginning, middle of the word, Yahweh Sa. Yahweh Sa. At the end of the word, Pa at the end of the word, Yahweh Sa. All right. We have Taza. We have Taza in the ancient, Taza in the Assyrian. And this right here, Taza at the end of the word, beginning or middle of the word, end of the word. We have Qua in the Assyrian, Qua in the ancient. All right. We have Ra. Ra in the Assyrian, Ra in the ancient, Ra in the Assyrian, Shah in the ancient, Shah in the Assyrian, Tha in the ancient, Tha in the Assyrian. Give you a moment to look at that for a second. Give you a little moment. We're going to get into it. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to do it. We're going to get clean out into it. And what we're going to do is, make this thing happen. All right? We're going to make this happen. All right? Give you a little bit of time to deal with that right there that's on the board. If you can see what's on the board, let me get a coin out on one coin or one in the chat, however y'all want to do it. Let me know something. Can you see it there, officer?
Con, that one con.
All right. You good with these characters?
Con.
All right. We're going to see how good you are. All right. We're going to see how good you are with these characters. All right. So, all right, there we go. Let me give you an eraser. All right, we're going to, just because Abishai said he good with these characters, we're going to find out. I'm dealing with ancient characters. I'm going to put an ancient character on the board. You tell me what it is, young man Abishai. What's that character, Abishai? Can you see that? What's that character?
Salaki Adawan, that would be a Sa.
Sa, in the ancient or Assyrian?
In the ancient.
Good job. Ancient Sa. I'm going to put one more up here. I had an eraser in my hand. I put it back. Let me get another. Just to see what you got going on. Put another one up here.
Con.
Put one more up here. Just to see. What we got now?
Salaki Adawan, if I may, that would be a Ka.
All right. Is it the strong Ka or the soft Ka? Which one is it? How do you spell it?
Salaki Adawan, if I may, that would be a Ka.
Ka.
That's in the ancient.
Yeah, in the ancient. There you go. Ka. Ka. All right. Just want to make sure you know what we got going on here. All right. So this is what we got. All right. So, young man Abishai, I want you to go in your blue letter for me and pull up Exodus 15:3.
Con, sir.
As soon as you get it, go ahead and read it for me. Exodus 15.
Con, sir.
The most out about that warfare. You know what I'm saying? He about that warfare. We got to find out, we're going to figure out how to say this today. All right, you got it?
Of Exodus 15:3, sir.
Yep, Exodus 15:3. Go ahead.
Con, sir. The book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So we know, everybody, like to talk about the love of God and, the love of Yahweh Shai, this, the third. But they forget that the Most High about that action. You know what I'm talking about? He about that action. So we're we're going to deal with it one word at a time, all right? One word at a time.
Come.
So the first word is, what's the first word? Give me a second. What's the first word that young man Abishai in the Hebrew?
That would be Yahweh.
Yahweh. All right. And who is Yahweh? Who is Yahweh? Go ahead.
So like Adawan, if I may, that would be the Most High.
The Most High. All right. The Most High. Now in the text it says the Lord, and it has the Lord in all. It has Lord in all caps. So that's letting you know when you're reading it in English that it's talking about the Most High.
Okay.
Put it up there. Lord. All right. So that's the first word. Yahweh is the first word. Yahweh is the first word. So the second word is the second. What's the second word, though? Young man Abishai? What's the second word?
Ayash.
Ayash. My man. Ayash. All right. And Ayash, just by looking at it, what do you think Ayash means?
So like Adawan, if I may.
Go ahead.
Man.
Amen. That's right. Amen. Ayash is amen. Amen. All right. So keep on pushing. All right. All right. The next word is malakama. I'm going to go ahead and give you that one. Malakama. Malakama. Now, you tell me what it means. Malakama. Tell me what that means, there, young man Abishai.
War.
Say again?
So like Adawan, if I may.
Uh-huh.
War.
All right. Now go to your interlinear. Now tell me what you see in the interlinear.
Salakia.
In the interlinear, you in your blue letter.
Come.
All right. Tap the Hebrew side of it, and then it's going to say interlinear. And then I want you to go down to that word malakama and tell me what it means. You're almost there. You almost got it.
With that. So,
Go ahead. It's right there on the page. It's right there on the page. Right there with malakama, it got malakama, and then it got H4421, then it got the word. What's the words inside?
Salakia Adawan, if I may.
Go ahead.
It said it reads of war.
There you go. Of war. Of war. Of war. Let me get another marker here. This one right here. It's like they want to let me down. See if I can get this in this blue up here for a second. Of war. All right. Do you want to get that down?
Come, sir.
right, you got that? It says Yahweh Ayash Malakama Salakia. You got that written down there your man Abishai?
Come, sir.
All right. We're gonna erase this right here, and we're gonna put the next couple of words up. Shalom, Mapalat, Yabashah. You know what I'm talking about? We out here doing this, Lashawan Qadash, for those of you that tuning in. If you can't get in on the stream yard, make sure you call in. Put the call in number in the chat room. Make sure you call in, so that we can do what we gotta do. Get this lesson in, what I'm talking about. So the next word is, before I put it up, let me get another marker. Find something that I can write with. Oh. All right, that's the call in number. You need to call in. The next word is
Salakia Adawan.
Go ahead.
Yahweh again.
That's right. And it means the Most High. Salakia, the Most High or Lord. All right, depending on the spelling. Depending on the spelling in the sentence. All right.
Come.
All right, and the last one is
Salakia.
hold on, let me get on the board first before you just tell me.
Come.
All right, what is it? What's the last one?
Shah. What is that? Shah. What is that? Shah.
All right, what is it in English? Read the verse in English. Read the verse out.
Okay, that would be his name.
No, read the whole verse first. Read the whole verse first so I can help you understand why it's that. Read the verse in English.
Okay, the entire verse. Exodus. Right. Okay, Salakia Adawan, the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
All right, so when you see the last word in Hebrew, what is it telling you? What does the last word in the Hebrew mean? You can go back to the interlinear. You just read it. You look. You got all the words up there. You got Yahweh. You got a man. You got of war. You got the Lord, the Most High. And what's the last part? What's the last part of the verse?
His name.
His name. There you go. His name. Sham is name. Shamwa, make it his name. All right? Shamwa makes it his name. Sham is name. Shamwa is his name. All right? Give you a moment to write that down. Give you a moment to write that down. Now we're going to do something real basic. It's going to seem very basic, but I'm going to need you to follow along so you can understand some breakdowns right quick. You got this right here that's written down on the board?
Come, sir.
All right. So we're going to erase this, and we're gonna break it down. We're going to break down these words in a way, because you say them all the time, you just say them in a different way, or in a different format, or in a different connotation. Meaning you use that word, but not directly in the way of that sentence. So let's do this. I'm going to put something on the board that we all should recognize. And I'm going to put it in their series. I'm going to put it in their series. see on the board?
Yahweh Bahashem,
Uh-huh.
Yahweh Shai,
Uh-huh.
Barak.
Uh-huh. Last word at the bottom.
Salaki, I can't see the bottom of
All right,
your
what's the
book.
salute? When you salute me, how you salute me?
Yahweh
Go ahead.
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Tah.
All right, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shabbarak Athah. So we're gonna break this down. All right. So we know the Most High's name is the Most High's name, Yahweh. All right. So let's deal with by Hashem. All right. So we know Shem or Shem, how you want to say it. We know this is name. We know that is name. So the Ba makes it in. In, and the Ha makes it the. All right, so you got in the name. You see that? So, like, if we would have said it in English, it'll be this. Hold on, let me put it up a little higher. If we were to say that in English, it'll be in the name. But in the Hebrew, it is Ba, Ha, Ba Hashem. All right, now the Ba Hashem is one word. Ba Hashem is one word. But when we say it in English, we got three words of that in the name. So the in, like I said to you before, the in is the Ba, the is the Ha, and name is Shem. All right, give you a moment. By Hashem. All right, take that. I'm gonna erase that. I'm going to erase that. All right, the next one I'm going to put up is Barak. What does Barak mean, young man Abishai? For the people at home that don't know. What does the Barak mean? What does Barak mean?
Salaki Adawan, if I may.
Go ahead.
Would that be blessed?
All right, so it may the Most High bless you in the name of, may the Most High in the name of Christ, Most High in the name of Christ, bless you. That's the salute. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Athah. So this is blessed. All right, Barak is blessed. Let me put this on the board. Let me spell it out for you. Barak. Barak is the word. It means bless. Barak means bless. Barak means bless. Do we have anybody on the conference call that want to chime in? All right, you got that, young man Abishai?
Almost. Come, sir. I have it.
All right. So Barak means blessed. All right. So we're going to work on. So it's Yahweh. We did by Hashem. Yahweh Shai is Christ. Barak is blessed. Now, we're going to deal with the last part of that salute, which is a thought. So what does a thought mean, young man Abishai? Not just young man Abishai, also Sister Madna, also Mapalat. Y'all also tell me, what does a thought mean? What does a thought mean? A thought. What does it mean? A thought. Shalom, y'all. What's going on with you? Also, Hadar Mock. What's going on? Also, Hadar Mock Bun Yahweh Bun Yasharala. You know what I'm talking about? You to walk the other one. I know you to walk. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. And then what we gotta be brotherly one to another. When you see your brother, you salute your brother. Salute your brother. Don't be ashamed. If you out here in the world and you walking down the street, and I'm down there in your city, young man outside, you see me walking down the street, and then you better salute me. Because I'm down there to salute you.
Come.
Building. That right on top of my house. You know what I'm saying? Lord, right with you and your family right now. You know what I'm talking about? Blessed be to Israel. You know what I'm talking about? Guess what? We're going to get out this here hole real soon. We get to observe the feast days in Jerusalem after a while, y'all. We just got to keep building. Keep doing what we're doing. That is, you know what I'm saying, spreading the truth of the Lashawan Qadash. So, what does a thought mean, Sean? What does a thought mean?
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
If I may, does that mean you?
That's you. All right. Now, we said a couple of different ways. So it means you. But we also can say, let me do it in this color. I don't want to do it in that color. Hold on. Not going to do it in that color. Give me a second. Let me see. All right, here we go. All right. What's that one? On the board. What's that? On the board.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
That would be y'all.
This one right here. In the red.
A thumb.
A thumb. There you go. A thumb. There you go. A thumb.
So Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
You made it. That's plural, right?
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. Plural.
Come.
Plural. I see you on your game. I like that. This is plural. All right. And this one over here is singular.
Come.
So if I'm talking to you, if I walk up on you in your town and I say, yeah, man, I was stop. I'm talking to you as the individual.
Come.
Now, when you walk into school, young man, when you come into school and you see all the brothers in here, we would say, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Thumb to make it plural. All right?
Come.
Now, we're going to stay right there for a second. Let's stay right there for a second. Let's say we take this ma off and we do this. And we do that right up. What do we just do? Remember now, young man, when we salute the brothers, we say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabbaraka thumb with the ma at the end. All right. When we salute the sisters, we say Yahweh Shamar al Tha, which is singular, you, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, or we say Yahweh Shamar al Thun. That's a knob. All right. A thun is plural feminine. Plural female. I put plural female. All right. Plural.
Con, sir.
So when we're doing what we're doing in this language, we got to be able to understand male and female tense when we're talking to one another. When we use our tenses, then we can understand who is being spoken to. Is it a male or is it a female? If it's a bunch of them, or is it just one? Or if it's just a group of one? Like we'll say to the tribe of Judah, Yahweh say Yahweh, that's singular tribe. That's one tribe. Barakatha. Now we say to the whole house of Israel, Yahweh say Yahweh, that's plural tribes. So it works in many different ways based on the context of the sentence and what we're talking about at that moment. All right. So now that we got it up there, let's do this. Yo, man, I was one day when you know what I'm saying, get your name and pass off the test, you're gonna be teaching this class right here. You're gonna be teaching. You in this class. Look, you in this class, boy, and I'm in this class. Right. And I teach the class. Right. Get that brother ahead. We're gonna be up you on nothing right there, you know what I'm saying? And look, it pays off because at the last speech day, I heard you read, and being in Hebrew class pays off. So brothers and sisters that, you know what I'm saying, feel a little shaky reading the Hebrew, just know, all you got to do is get in class and practice, and it will work out for you. All right? So here we go. Let's keep it moving. All right, young man, Abishai, here goes the next word.
Most High in Christ, sir.
Oh, ain't no sweat. All right, what we got up here?
Shamar.
Shamar. There you go. Shamar. What does Shamar mean?
Shamar. Watch over you. Watch over you.
Shamar means watch. Shamar means watch. All right.
Concert.
All right. Now, when you want to go ahead and say watch over you, that's when you add the aisle.
A thon.
There you go. A thon. Watch over you. You already know. I'm dealing with basic words right now. Words we deal with all the time. Like I'm gonna give you another word. You got this written down? We just dealing with basic words. We're not going too far to, deal with a couple of names here and there. But basic words tonight, and I'm going to throw in another scripture later on. All right, but we just dealing with basic words that we hear all the time.
Come, sir.
All the time. All right. Here's another one. I don't know but what. All right. What we got on the board there, young man? What's up?
Lashawan.
All right, what is Lashawan?
Holy.
No, try again.
Tongue.
There you go. Tongue. All right. Lashawan. All right, Lashawan. Remember, they just words that we hear all the time. These words that we hear all the time. Lashawan. Lashawan means tongue, or not just tongue, or language.
Oh, sweet.
Put that on the board for you. Did you see that? Tongue or language. Lashawan. Lashawan. All right.
Common concert.
All right. And since you already said it, I'm going to go ahead and put that on the board.
Lashawan.
We'll put the other word on the board too that goes with that. All right, what we got on the board?
Qadash.
Huh?
Qadash.
Qadash. Qadash.
Qadash.
All right, Qadash. All right, what does Qadash mean?
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
That would be holy.
All right, holy. All right, so since we talk about being holy, let's go to Deuteronomy 7:6. See if we can find the word holy in the Bible. Deuteronomy 7:6.
Salaki Adawan, I have it when you're ready.
Go ahead and read it.
Common concert. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Upon the face of the earth. All right. So when we talk about being holy, we're talking about being separate. And this language, this Lashawan Qadash, this language which is separate, it belongs to the children of Israel, the children of the slave trade, the children of the Native Americans, the children of the Hispanics, the children of the Negroes. We are the children of the Most High Power. We are, I will put it on the board. Give me a second. We are who the Most High called us to be. We are this. What is that? That is what we are. What's that on the board?
What is the
You know what it is.
Kahan? What is that? Kahan?
Kahan.
Kahan. Salakia Adawan.
Go ahead.
I thought you were gonna write Yasharala.
I knew you did. Look, when I said that, like, I can't put that up there. That's too easy. But the Most High called us to be priests. All right, priests. He called us to be priests. All right.
Concert.
So, in the spirit of brotherhood, we gotta walk as brothers and sisters of the Most High. And the only way we can do that is by being who we are supposed to be. And that is the Kahans of the earth. We're supposed to be the Kahanium of the earth. We're supposed to be them brothers that do priestly duties. Because we are, I'm going to put it on the board. You tell me what it is. Because we are what?
Yasharala.
Yasharala. All right? We are Yasharala. We are Israel. We are Israel. We are prince with power or of power, depending on the context. We're a prince with power or a prince of the power. All right? So all we got to do is be who we supposed to be, and that is the children of Israel, Yasharallah. All right?
Come.
Let me give you a moment to get that down. Like I said, we're just going through a couple of words. Just a few words, you know. Make life a little simpler, a little easier for you. You know. And we, like I said, we're gonna do a scripture at the end. So let's get another word. Let me know when you got it.
Come, sir. I have it.
All right. So the laws of Israel. Let me say that right, Salaki. The laws that the Most High gave Israel, they are important to us because they are our moral code. They are our covenant with the Most High. They're the contract that we made with the Most High, and they were given to us by none other than what I got on the board.
Moshe.
Say it again. Remember, there are no O's in the Lashawan Qadash. What you got up?
Salaki Adawan. Mosh. Is that Masha?
Masha. You got it. Masha. And that is Moses. Masha is Moses. And he got his name because he was drawn from the water.
What's wrong? Go ahead. That thing so-called white man does. They pervert the name of the Lord. We see right there. That will be Masha. Supposed to spell MashaH. But if you look it up to Tanakh, the trash ass books, it's spelled Moshe. That's a woman name. They converted the name to Most High. Now I got to do the scripture. That means they made it to a lie, and they converted the name of the Most High. Called him Yeshua. Yeah, that dog almost called him IUIC. Yeah, you know what? Continue class, I apologize.
You Twalker, what you just said is true. The oppressor has taken our language and made it something that it's not. He made it his own, and it don't belong to him. You know what I'm saying? It don't belong to him. It don't belong to him. So we're going to keep it moving. Salaki. Go ahead. You going to say something, young man? I was right.
Salaki, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask you, is that why I don't know if I'm the only one who heard this before, but have you ever heard of something called like a bastardized version or something of the language?
Yes, that's what the Bible is talking about. And the bastardized language of the Hebrew is the Yiddish. The so-called Ashkenazi Jew over there in the land of Israel, he speaks a bastardized version of the language we call Hebrew. Just like, I'll give you another example. Black people speak a bastardized version of English. So it works both ways. We take something and make it our own. They took something and made it their own. But here's the key. All languages belong to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans because the Hebrew language is the root to all language.
Come.
Go ahead.
Young man, I was like I'm saying with heavy, like Shanika. And we had no E's, no vowels. So it's Shanaka. Shanika.
Shamaka.
Yeah, see, a lot of things that we speak in the English are Hebrew words, but we are so accustomed to speaking the English that we have long lost our native tongue, our native language. So a lot of the things that we say them, you know what I'm saying, not knowing that what is going on. You understand? All right.
I understand.
All right, look, check this out right here. Check this out right here, though, young man Abishai. You know when you in your hometown, and every little town got their own little lingo, and then you hear the heathen try to pick up your lingo, right?
Right.
That's your language being bastardized because they're taking what belongs to you and taking it to themselves. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So what we got to do as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is not allow those that are not of our people to take from us and give their, you know what I'm saying, give to them, give their non-flavor to it. You understand what I'm saying? We got to be the ones to police ourselves to keep other people from stealing from us. Because they stole the blues from us. I said it, they stole jazz. They stole the blues. They stole big band. They stole funk and bebop. They stole everything that we did as far as entertainment. They stole it and monetized it in a way that they can function, in a way that they can move. You see what I'm saying?
Come.
So we have to do the same thing with our stuff. And tell people within our community, hey, don't be so easily swayed by the oppressor and what they're trying to do. Just because they say words that we say or act how we act does not mean they're good for us. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why it's important for us to learn this Lashawan Qadash. You did?
Come, sir.
All right, check this out right here. Let us see what's on the board. You see what's on the board?
Come.
All right, the last person was on the board. You had my shot, which is Moses, right?
Right. Come.
So who is this on the board?
Aharon.
Go to Exodus chapter 4 and verse 14. Exodus 4 and 14.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
What I still have to get learn, get down pat is the characters that change at the end of words.
All right, I got you.
I still haven't got those all the way down packed like I need to.
All right, well, let's practice with this word right here. You see me pointing at the board?
Con.
All right. What's that first character?
Ah.
All right, the first character is Ah. What's the next character?
Ha.
All right, the next character is Ha. All right, what's the next character?
Ra.
All right, that is a Ra. What's the last character?
Can I cheat? Can I look at my paper?
Hey man, the Bible is an open book.
All right. Would that be
Just remember now, you just said Aharon.
Aharon.
Yeah.
Aharon.
Aharon. So
okay.
There's Ahara and what makes it un? Nah. All right, there you go. All right. So this character is at the end of the word. That nah is at the end of the word. So I'm gonna move the board for a second. All right. So nah in the Assyrian. All right, nah in the Assyrian. It's made like this right here. This is for the beginning the beginning or the middle of the word.
Right.
This is the nah that's at the end of the word. You dig?
Con. Con.
All right. This is at the end of the word. So when you see it that way right there in that format, that means you're at the end of the word. Whenever you see that nah, you at the end of the word. Whenever you see this ma, you're at the end of the word. Whenever you see this ka, you're at the end of the word. Or this pa, you're at the end of the word. Or this taza, you're at the end of the word. All right, because they're going to look different than the regular characters. They're going to look different. They just drop off below the letter line where the ma squares itself out. It's just more like a box. But most of them are going to drop below what we call the letter line. All right?
Okay. That was my question.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna work on it. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. So that's you can find Aharon in Exodus 4:14. You can find that in Exodus 4:14. Let me see if I can give you another example. I think I can. All right.
Well, sloppy.
Go ahead.
You got new comments for yeah, how would it?
I don't know.
Oh, it is, but
That's a dog.
that's a dog.
Yeah. What it say? What the comments say? Read the comment out loud.
Okay, yeah, it is a dog. Sloppy.
That's true.
They said they stole rock and roll, and they're trying to steal hip hop and R&B.
Look, Officer Hadar, they ain't trying to steal hip hop and R&B. They got this goddamn dude named goddamn why don't you stay with me? What's his name?
You got Post Malone.
Post Malone rapper. You got Eminem rapper, Vanilla Ice. You got all these oppressors, and then you got I can't think of this white boy named go ahead.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, it's so many they already took over. It's just think about it this way, Officer Hadar. No, there is only a couple of, you can count on one hand the number of hip hop, rap, independent labels. You can count them on one hand that are mainstream. Everything else is controlled by the little hats, the tiny hats. Everything else is controlled by the tiny hats. Everything. Let me put this on the board right here for you, though, your man Abishai.
I got new comment. Oh, okay. Slot.
Go ahead.
Yeah, also Dark. He said Sam Smith.
Sam Smith and Jack Harlow, damn right. I couldn't think of Sam like this. The water. That song, man, listen. You can hear, I listen. When he sang that song, you stay with me. Goddamn it. Jamie Foxx could have sung that. Goddamn it. Tank could have sung that. Goddamn it. You could have went back in the day. Ralph Tresvant could have sung that. There's so many Negro artists that could have sung that song. It does not make any sense. But because we are so destroyed, we want to include each and everybody on planet Earth into our struggle. You know, we're the only people that do that. We're the only people that include everybody in our struggle. Shalom, y'all about to thought, what's going on in the Bible? What's going on? Tell your man Gabriel, what's going on? You know what I'm talking about? Look, everything that we do in this class is for our learning. It's for our edification. It's called Hebrew. It's called Lashawan Qadash class. You're learning something. You're going to learn something here. You know what I'm talking about? Especially with Officer Hadar here. When Officer Hadar here, you're going to learn how to write correctly. So my penmanship is ugly. You're going to learn how to write. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, sis. Y'all smile. Good seeing you in your time of distress. Good seeing you. But we're going to keep it pushing. You got that on the board there, young man? Abishai?
Con, sir.
All right. Look, I'm up there and I'm tripping. Before I go in it further, I don't know what I'm thinking about it here, right? I don't know what I'm thinking about. I got a commercial to do. Do you want to come to Atlanta, Georgia in the spring of 2024? Guess what? You have that opportunity right now. If you would call your camp leader, would you call Commander General Hunter, General Muhammad, all the generals, all the captains, and say, out of one of them, if you don't mind, could we have the Passover in Atlanta, Georgia?
That's great.
No one. That was my little, slight commercial for the Passover. But we're gonna keep the thing moving. Young man Abishai, so you can get a lesson in the end characters. I want you to go to Genesis chapter 30 and verse 24. Genesis 30 and chapter 24.
Come, sir.
Genesis 30 and 24. All right. And the reason we going out tonight for my brethren and my sisters that's on the line, you know what I'm talking about? Let me see what we got here. I need y'all to, understand. We here for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know what I'm talking about? Sister Angela Nuno, I want to say it that way. I hope I said the name right. Shalom, Sister Yahweh Shema, talking about Shem Yahweh Shai. That means may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about right now. We teaching basic Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Basic Hebrew. Officer Nakasha look. I sent you that video, Officer Nakasha. I like it. He gonna like, man, I don't like that video. Officer Nakasha sent that video back with that remix song. I was like, oh boy, he brought the remix song. He brought the remix song. Remix King. Ow! Slow, I don't want y'all about your the water for that, though, Officer Nakasha one. The water for that. Young man Abishai, I'm gonna give you a word that help you out with ending characters. All right. So we're gonna put this on the board right here in this series. What we got?
You're wrong, Paul.
Look at your Hebrew chart. We're going to do it one character at a time. What's the first character?
Yah.
All right, the first character is Yah. What's the second character?
Wah.
All right, Yah, Wah. What's this character right here? I give you a hint. It's not a mob.
I.
No, I. That would be an I in Assyrian. Look at your chart. It's okay. I ain't no look. Just look at the chart. I ain't look at my chart. I promise you I didn't look at my chart when I was a young man truth my damn self. I don't sweat. You know.
Would that be a sa?
That's right, a sa. Now keep looking at that same chart. What's this character right here?
Pa.
All right. So it's at the end of the word. So it's a pa at the end of the word. So y'all will stop. Now who is y'all will stop?
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
That would be Joseph.
Correct the mundo. Hey, put Austin up on the Salaki, right on the board. Put him on there. Put him up there. Yeah, look at you. Look up. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Ryan, you know, but you own it. You own it now. I'm talking about it. You own it, my bad. You own it. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You own it. Slap it up. Yeah, right. Passover 2024 ATL. He's trying to do ATL. You know what I'm talking about? Look, if I was wearing tennis shoes, that would be the truth. Now, I don't even wear tennis shoes. I don't even like look at them. But if I was wearing a pair of tennis shoes, them things would be some felines.
Right. Hey.
Well, be some felines. Everybody, hey.
Warm yourself.
You know what I'm talking about? Forever I love Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that Passover to Atlanta. The reason we need that Passover in Atlanta is for one reason and one reason only. We need to run these homosexuals out of here.
That's right.
And the only way we can do that is with the ISUPK.
That's right.
That's the only way we can do it. Any other way, you know what I'm saying, it's basically what? A waste of damn time. A waste of time. A waste of time. You got that right now?
Con, sir.
All right, let me see if we can get us another word up here. Let's see if we can get us another word up here.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I get one card. True for the Pasraya, the Yamian, forever I love the land.
That's right. Be live. Look, them New York balls out there, and you know what I'm saying, in the headquarters, they gonna be mad, man. We rock chills. Well, we rock the UP line down here on the side.
That's right.
And Atlanta, we bring out the UP line. You know what I'm talking about? Them black Air Forces. Y'all know about them black Air Forces. Don't worry about it. You see a man with some black Air Force Ones, so you gotta go the other way. You best go the other way. Let's go to Genesis chapter 1 there,
Con, sir.
Let's go to Genesis chapter 1. Because you want to work on those end characters. You got this on the board?
Con, sir.
All right, let's go ahead and erase this right here. Also, you know what I'm saying? If you want to chime in, just put it in the chat or call in either or. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I do this thing right. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Just make sure I'm doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Also, the Casa one, we just want to say, what's up, my boy? You know what I'm talking about? What's going on, Auto One? We just want to say, we got the Auto One in the audience tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Representing A-Town. You know what I'm saying? Passover 2024 Atlanta.
That's right.
That's how we talking about that here. Atlanta. Bring the Passover to Atlanta. Look, y'all gonna be mad at me for the next how many ever weeks it is before the announcement of the Passover location. I'm gonna be here every week. Can we have that Passover in Atlanta? Even look, tomorrow when I see Auto One, I'm like Auto One. I talk to you outside for a second, like Auto One. You know, man. You call the gentlemen and ask, can we get the Passover in Atlanta?
That's right.
You know, I'm going to my Auto One. I don't know why. Look, if you scared, say you scared. You know what I'm talking about? But as for me in my house, we gonna serve the Lord, and I want to serve the Lord right here in Atlanta. All right. All right, I'm gonna put two words up here. They're the same word, but it's gonna be the main word in the sentence, in the verse locket, and the actual root word itself. Give me a second. That's how I'm spelling this right. Look, I hate America.
That's right.
America took my language from me, and I'm trying to write it down and these songs about some, you know what I'm talking about, the name of my life up. So I like it to you. All right, here we go. Working on end characters. Working on end characters for my partner, my slick partner right here, you know what I'm talking about? My ace, you know what I'm talking about? My brother, my op, you know what I'm talking about? Young man, Albert Shaw. What you see on the ball?
Ha'ara. What is that last one? Okay, Slaki, Adawan, that would be Ha'ara Taza.
Ha'ara Taza. And what does it mean? And we know, hold on, before you do it. Ha means the. I'm going to give you that. Ha means the. What does Ha'ara Taza mean? Just look, you got your blue letter right now. Look at your blue letter. Look at your blue letter. Go to interlinear.
Are we still in Genesis?
Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. Genesis 1, verse 1. We're working on end characters because you say you had a little issue with it. No sweat. We're going to get that in for you because you know this is Lashawan Qadash class. Not Lashawan Qadash throw at you. This is class. We learned in the class. And while you're looking at it, we just gonna say this one more time. ISUPK Atlanta, we asking for the Passover to come to 2024 ATL. That's how we want it. We want it in the ATL. You know, ATL. Go ahead. What you got there, young man, officer? I'll make it easy for you. It's the last word in that verse. Last word in that verse.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
Would that be beginning? I didn't
last
think so.
Word. The last word in the verse. The last word in the verse.
Okay. All right. Oh, Salakia.
There you go.
Salakia Adawan. That would be earth.
All right. So ha is what? The earth. All right. The earth. Ha is the earth. Arasazah is earth. Ha Arasazah is the earth.
The earth.
All right. All right. Earth. Arasazah. Earth. All right.
Common sir.
All right. So you got that written down? Let me write it down in the phonetic speaking of the word in English. Ha. Ra. Sazah. All right, you got it? Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 4 for your next word. Deuteronomy 6 and 4. Make sure.
Common.
No, I take it back. Go back to Exodus 1. Go back, Salaki, Genesis 1. Go back to Genesis 1.
Common, sir. I'm here.
All right. And we still dealing with end characters. Give me a second. Let me get to the word I want. We're going to put this up here.
End characters. Okay.
All right. That right. Hey, put that up there with the fire I got up there. You know, that feline. Put that feline up there. Put that up there. You know what I'm talking about. Put that up there for a second. You know, we like this Atlanta. We love that Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about, Atlanta sound. We love that Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm talking about, that Atlanta sound. Don't worry about it. But we like that Atlanta. We like that Atlanta so much. We want the Passover to come to Atlanta. You take that. We want that Passover to come to Atlanta. Because the Most High, he want blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to come together. And there is no conclave with the 12 tribes in Atlanta. Go ahead.
I got to put that back together. Passover. From the court.
Yo, we put that right there. We do that. You know, if anybody get checked, they gonna be me. Don't worry about it. I'll take that check. I want the Passover now. Check me.
Right.
Check me about asking for the Passover. Please do. Who you think you is asking for the Passover now? Y'all that? What do you mean?
What's wrong for me posting that up there?
Oh, no, it's my fault. I told you to do it. I gave you the all that.
I won't come.
I'm going to be the one that get it. Don't worry about it. I'll take it. Because I want the Passover. I hope y'all want it too. I hope y'all want the Passover too. All right, then, young man, what we got right now? Check it out. You got the report, the calling number. If you still want to call in, we got the number up there. You know what I'm talking about? If you want to call in, you want to put 2 cents in, come on and call in. You know what I'm talking about? We live. We coming live from the A-Town. All right, young man, Abishai, what you see on the board?
Salaki Adawan, if I may.
Go ahead.
That would be Alahayim.
Alahayim. All right. We can put this on the board. La. Ha. Yum. All right. Now Now, what does this word mean?
Salaki Adawan,
Go ahead.
does that mean powers?
There you go. Powers. Now, when you look into the interlinear and it takes you to the dictionary, it will tell you rulers, judges, divine ones, angels, little g gods. Little g. All right? Little g. Elohim. So when you see Elohim, we're talking about those that work for the Most High, the angels, his messengers. The men of the ISUPK are Elohim. We are the powers on the earth. We are the ones that speak with the authority of the Most High Christ under the command of General Yohana's leadership. We are the ones with the powers on this earth. That's us. All right? That is us.
Come, sir.
All right. Let's see. What other? Let's see. We got the Ma. We did the Ma. We did the Na. We did the Tasm. We did the Na. Then we do a Ka. We did Ka earlier. We did Ka earlier with Barak. All right. So now, go ahead.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
Would that word mean so that word I just want to get this straight. I want to be clear. So that represents the powers under the Most High and Yahushua.
Right. So when you go into the interlinear, it's going to say, it's going to give you the whole breakdown of what it is. I'll go to it for you, and I'll read it out again. Because it's a lot of times we get confused. Well, I ain't going to say we Christians in the world get confused when they see certain words thinking it means God, but it doesn't mean God. That's why it's important to learn this Hebrew. So the word Elohim, the outline of biblical usage, is plural. Elohim is plural for rulers, judges, divine ones, angels, little g gods. Little g gods meaning power. Little g gods meaning powers. All right.
Come, sir.
All right. So when people are saying, God did this in the book of Genesis chapter 1. Nah, the angels did the work of the Most High. It didn't say the Most High did the work. It said Elohim. Those that work for him. You understand? The angels, the divine ones. You understand? That's who did the work. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to move on tonight. We're going to keep it pushing in this Lashawan Qadash, you know what I'm talking about? Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 4. Deuteronomy 6 and 4. You got this on the board there, young man, also?
Con out of one con.
All right. Look, just so y'all know, you know what I'm talking about. We over here 3353 Glenwood Road. You know what I'm talking about? The Taylor Jog. You know what I'm talking about? Straight from the deck, the Mark. You know what I'm talking about? Sabbath service start at 10 a.m. You know what I'm talking about? So if you ain't got nothing to do, and you up here in Decatur, you know what I'm talking about? You in the metro area, Atlanta, you know, just pull up on us over here in the, in the deck. You know what I'm saying? Follow all over here. 3353 Glenwood Road. We on the corner of Glenwood and Line. You understand? Glenwood and Line Street. Glenwood Ave and Line Street. That's where we at. You know what I'm talking about? You pull up, come in, you sit down, you hear some of this good Hebrew speaking. You hear also cars come and teach the Sabbath service class. Come in here and get with your brothers, you get with your sisters and learn what it is to say, you know what I'm saying, con out of one con. You know what I'm talking about? It's all good. It's all good. You charge the ball. You know what I'm talking about? Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here and do what we do. And what we do is, it ain't hard what we do in here. All we do in here is follow the Most High's word. All right? So I'm going to put this, it's in the blue letter. You got this in the blue letter, but I'm going to transliterate it to the ancient. All right? And because I said that, the first thing I did was draw a Syrian character. All right. I'm gonna have to redo this and make this a size where I get all of it on the board. Let me redo this right quick. Going right. You know, you ain't supposed to be here. You ain't read this statement?
No, it won't got wrong.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know.
I got you. I got you. Wow. All right, this is the last one of the night, young man Albert Shaw. Now I put this up here. I put this up here in the English. Blow it up so I can see it. I put it up there in the English, so I'm gonna back the screen off. I'm back up on the screen a little bit. Back up so you can see what we got going on. All right, can you see that?
Come, sir.
All right, what does that say?
Shammai.
Uh-huh.
What is that? Let me see. Shema Yasharala,
Uh-huh.
Yahweh,
Uh-huh.
Allahayim. Wait,
Uh-huh. You almost got it.
Allah.
Allah, Ha, Yah. What the last two characters? Look at the cheat sheet. I ain't got no look. I'm not gonna tell you not to look at the cheat sheet. Don't think I'm gonna tell you that.
Okay.
You got Ha, La, Ha, Yah. What's the last two characters?
Allah, Yah, Nawa.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let's say it all together.
Allah Hanawa,
Allah, Ha, Yanawa.
Allah
Ha, Yanawa.
Yanawa,
Yeah, now say it again.
Allah Yanawa,
There you go. Next word.
Yahweh,
Last word.
Akkad,
All right, now say it again. All the way. No pauses. Say it here with the bed.
I don't know if I can say it with no pauses.
Hey, try it. You never know. You said that about the Hebrew reading on the feast day, and you went on there and showed out. Come on now. Don't say yourself short. Go ahead. Let me hear what you got.
Khan out of one Khan. That would be
I'm gonna help you out. Before you even say anything, go to your blue letter. Read out the blue letter. Read it to yourself in the blue letter, and then come back to the board and read it out loud. Read it to yourself on your blue letter. Deuteronomy 6:4. Give you a couple of seconds to read it to yourself, and then when you get comfortable with it in your mind, I want you to read what's on the board.
Khan out of one Khan.
Remember now, what you see in your blue letter is the Assyrian Hebrew. That's from our Assyrian captivity. What you see on the board is from Adam.
The ancient.
The ancient. There you go. All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay, Adawan.
Go ahead.
Shemai,
Uh-huh.
Yasharala,
Uh-huh.
Yahweh,
Uh-huh.
Allahai, Yanawa,
Allah Hayanawa.
Salakia, Allahai Yanawa,
There you go.
Yahweh,
Uh-huh.
Akkad,
Read it again.
Shemai, Shemai Yasharala,
Uh-huh.
Yahweh,
Uh-huh.
Salakia,
Start over.
Shemai Yasharala,
Uh-huh.
Yahweh, Allahai, Allahai, Yanawa,
Allah Hayanawa. Uh-huh.
Yahweh, Akkad,
Read it again.
Shemai Yasharala, Yahweh, Allahai Yanawa,
Uh-huh.
Yahweh Akkad,
Allah Hayanawa. Say that word.
Allahai Yanawa,
All right. Allah Hayanawa. Allah Hayanawa. Allah
Allahai Yanawa,
All right, now read it from the beginning.
Shemai Yasharala, Yahweh, Allahai Yanawa, Yahweh Akkad,
Read it one more time. Say it like you mean it.
Shemai Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahai Yanawa, Yahweh Akkad,
Say it one more time.
Shema Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahai Yanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
One more time. One more time. You got it.
Shema Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahai Yanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
All right, we're gonna do it again. But this word right here, that word right there is Alahayanawa. Alahayanawa.
Alahai Yanawa.
All right, now say the word again. Say the whole thing again. From the beginning.
Alahai Yanawa.
Uh-huh.
Shema Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahai Yanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
That's right. One more time.
Shema Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahai Yanawa, Yahweh Akkad.
Read it in English. Book,
Here,
chapter, verse. Yeah, book, chapter, verse, and read it.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God.
I need the book, chapter, verse, and then read it. The people need to know where you at. The people, we're doing it for the people. We're doing it for the people.
Khan Adawan Khan.
Go ahead. What's the book, chapter, verse, and then read the verse in English.
Khan Adawan Khan. Deuteronomy chapter 6 and 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh Akkad. You know, only reason I know that so much is because I heard it in a rap song. One of the brothers up from the East Coast, I want to say up there in Philly, they said that in a verse, and it sounded so good. And I was like, man, that sounds so good. And then I realized what they were saying. I was like, yeah, this is my favorite verse. And this is what the Native Americans told Christopher Columbus, or Cristobal Colon, when he got here. Hey, young man, I was shocked. I want to pass on a message to you. Also, Hadar Amal said, good reading, with about 1,700 exclamation points.
The water, sir.
Yeah, clap it up for that young man. Look, this is the Hebrew class. You know what I'm saying? The Lashawan Qadash class. You know what I'm talking about? Tonight we learned some basic words. You know, we did a couple verses. And we ended it off tonight with Shema Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahayanawa, Yahweh Akkad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. One God. You understand? They're right. Look, also, they're right. Look, when you read the Hebrew and you fluent with that Hebrew, you busting a rhyme. Right? Every verse is a rhyme. It's just like Moses was up there rapping. When he gave us the law, statutes, commandment, he was up there rapping. He dropped a lean ass cypher. A 613 laws. Go ahead, everybody.
Oh, just like the book of Psalms, the boy Solomon.
Yeah.
He got the rapper. He got a lot of wives, and you know what I'm saying? He had gold chains and stuff like that.
You talking about Psalm of Solomon?
Psalm of Solomon.
Psalm of Solomon.
Yeah, Psalm of Solomon. Yeah, gold chains.
Yeah.
You was up there rapping too. With the gold teeth.
Look, you know King Solomon rapper. Listen, when I was growing up back in the day, and we're gonna go class out on this. When I was growing up back in the day, you know, people would rap about pulling a woman. They were putting them rounds together about how they gonna go get their girl. LL Cool J was known for that. You know what I'm saying? I sit alone in my room and I stare at the wall. What the hell that nigga said? But he was talking about trying to pull a woman. You know what I'm saying? He was rapping. And this what, you know what I'm saying, the Hebrew is. The Hebrew, when you read it and you read it fluently and correctly, especially the book of the Song of Solomon or the book of Psalms, when you read those, it's like you rhyming. Like, hey, this sounds so good. This sounds so good. This sounds so good. You understand? So the Most High, he know what he was doing when he gave the Hebrew to the children of Israel. Because remember, the children of Israel are the salt of the earth. And with that, I'm going to pass the class over to priest officer Napashkaya. Clap it up.
Yeah, damn right, sir.
That's funny, bro. It's ISUPK. security announcement. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We started our ISUPK started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new barter system. When the new barter system comes to the school, there are limits for 6 months. They are here to be smooth only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must give permission for the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commanded in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My ISUPK, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of any penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury apartment or teacher. Priest fund. We were offering for priests not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. The next holy convocation is the memorial or the blowing of the trumpet. It's going to be the first day of the 7th month. Friday, September 15, 2023. You also can find this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, 24 to 25. Remind Akim and Wakim to check the books and go in the hallway. If any brother wants to be true to school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and a scarf. That, Ben Israel, you run through curse salute to the teacher. Ben Israel, mighty. Ben Israel, mighty. A mighty spot. Mighty. Rock. Yahweh Shemah. What I just said in the Hebrew, I'm translated to English. May the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Y'all on top. We have sisters in online class. We'll give her a curse salute. Many Israel, Maya, Amaya Shabbat, Amaya Rock, Yahweh Shema. Why just says and sisters, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all can top me hands down.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City eyes.